Tēnā koutou katoa. The Baha'i Fund is a unique and beautiful aspect of the Baha'i Faith. It weaves together spiritual attitudes and material possessions. Although the Baha'i Fund involves money, it is actually driven by spiritual qualities, love, generosity, and sacrifice. In the first video in this series, we consider sacrifice and generosity. We examine words from Abdul-Baha which say, "Until a being setteth his foot in the plain of sacrifice, he is bereft of every favour and grace." And we saw that the mystery of sacrifice is that there is no sacrifice because when we let go of something lower, such as our material possessions, we gain something far more valuable. Considering generosity, we saw that just as a candle's purpose is to selflessly provide light, the human soul was created to give generously, to give our time, energy, knowledge, and financial resources. We also looked at how materialism gives a skewed perspective on wealth, and how Abdul-Baha has explained, wealth is most commendable provided the entire population is wealthy. The focus of the second video is the importance of living a coherent life, and implications of devoting our material means to the faith. Living a coherent life means arranging our spiritual life and material existence so they are in harmony with each other. When this is done, our material possessions can actually reinforce our spiritual life and help bring us contentment and purpose. When striving to create a coherent life, detachment is key. Baha'u'llah has written, "Beware lest you cling unto that which ye possess, or take pride in your fame and renown. That which behoveth you is to wholly detach yourselves from all that is in the heavens and on the earth." It is interesting that Baha'u'llah uses the word beware, implying there is danger in clinging to our possessions or taking pride in fame and renown. Another concept that can help us create a coherent life is the golden rule found throughout religious scriptures. Do unto others as you would have them do unto you. In this revelation, Baha'u'llah takes this concept to a higher level, saying, "Blessed is he who prefereth his brother before himself." Preferring others before oneself has huge implications on how the sharing of wealth is understood at all levels of society. A third aspect of living a coherent life is the idea of progressively bringing every part of our life into harmony with the divine purpose. The Universal House of Justice stated, "There is a profound aspect to the relationship between a believer and the fund, which holds true irrespective of his or her economic condition. When a human soul accepts Baha'u'llah as the manifestation of God for this age and enters into the divine covenant, that soul should progressively bring his or her whole life into harmony with the divine purpose. He becomes a co-worker in the cause of God and receives the bounty of being permitted to devote his material possessions, no matter how meager, to the work of the faith. Thus, we progressively bring our whole life, our thoughts, views, entertainment, work, possessions such as our home, food and clothing, and our money, into harmony with the divine purpose. This, of course, includes giving to the work of the faith, as well as bringing our life into harmony with the divine will. Devoting our material possessions is an obligation and carries with it blessings, even in this material plane. Shoghi Effendi states, "It is the sacred obligation of every conscientious and faithful servant of Baha'u'llah who desires to see his cause advance, to contribute freely and generously for the increase of that fund." And Abdul-Baha has said, "O friends of God, be ye assured that in place of these contributions, your agriculture, your industry, and your commerce will be blessed by manifold increases. With goodly gifts and bestowals, he who cometh with one goodly deed will receive a tenfold reward. There is no doubt that the living Lord will abundantly confirm those who expend their wealth in his path." And finally, devoting our material possessions to the faith is, In the words of the Universal House of Justice, a way in which commitment to the betterment of the world is translated into practice. In summary, devoting our material possessions to the faith enhances our spiritual life, as the sacred obligation will bless our agriculture, industry, and commerce, and it is a way in which commitment to the betterment of the world is translated into practice. In the next video, we will explore the practical side of giving to the Baha'i Fund. In the meantime, please consider this question. What is your experience of striving to live a coherent life in which your spiritual life and material existence are in harmony?